Hey, what is up everybody? Jeremy here, excited to bring you another Starship ship build video. And today we are going to be modifying the Frontier to be this bad boy right here with super dope weapons, max crew, total jump range, 83 mobility, 150 top speed, but still pretty awesome ship. And it's coming off of the design of the Frontier. And one of the things I like to do from these upgrades is I like to keep the essence, the look, and the feel of the original, so I don't want to go too crazy with it. And what I think I want to do, especially with the Frontier, since this is your starting ship usually this is your starting ship from the this is your starting ship at the very beginning of the game. Alright, and I'm probably want to do a little series on this, on like what you can do. Like, you're level 6, what can you do for your ship? You're at level 12, what can you do for your ship to upgrade it and make it better for your for what I expect would be your gameplay at that time. So yeah, right now all the parts that I'm using for this is based at what I have access to and the levels that I would like to go about it, and yeah, and how I like to use it for. I don't really use cargo, but for this one I wanted to use cargo for the look. I wanted to keep the engines so it still felt like, if you look at its side, like, the Frontier, it looks like an animal. It looks like an animal. I wanted to keep that look, even though I don't like these thrusters, I don't like these landing gear and the thrusters that it has, the lander thrust that it has available to them. But without these, it doesn't look like an animal. So I really wanted to make it look like an animal and maintain the size. Otherwise, it'd be like the other ships that I made look like animals are super huge. They're chonkers, right? And they're using the Hope 55 landing gear. But anyway, so the idea here was make it look an animal, keep the essence of what the Frontier is like, and I think these engines that you see here are very key to that. But at the end of this video, I'm going to give you some variations of what you could do here as well, especially for those who like to have 180 speed engines. So there are variations for that. You can easily tell what I would do. But I'm going for my standard weapon layout. And for the look, general look, it's like I want to keep the mammal feel, but I wanted to make it look like it's carrying some kind of jetpack or like weapon pack on its back. So like, this is the animal right here, right? This is the animal, and then this is like it equipped with some huge backpack that has weapons and everything attached to it. It's like wrapped around its body. So that's like, it's like it armored itself. that's the kind of look I went for this guy. And we are gonna do it. I'm gonna do it making it look like it but like we're starting from not starting from scratch, but building it as we're trying to update and modify the original version. So I'm gonna go to another ship. But yes, all the parts that I'm using, like where you can get them, the price, the cost. Right now all these parts can be built at the landing bay with shipyards, so that's what I'm doing. And but yeah, I'll have it in the description, a link to the Google Sheet available to you, and yeah, we'll go from there. So from here, let's just go to the Frontier at its base level, the original. Let's build it. And yes, if you like what we're doing, if you like what like these videos, and you want to support, don't forget to like the video and make sure you subscribe. There it is. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. All right, let's do this. We have the Frontier. What am I going to do first? So what I did was I got rid of all the weapons, and I did change the cockpit. All right. Oops. Keep these guys. So yeah, we're keeping some of the parts. I'm going to upgrade the engines to where I'm at now. But yes, depending on what level you are, guys, you can... Oh, I just deleted a lot more than I wanted to. So I'm going to delete the fuel tanks. I'm going to delete the shield. And I'm going to delete these well, yeah, I'll delete all these guys right now, actually. We just delete all of them. But the rest is good. The rest is good. So we are going to be using the... what's it called? Viking CP100 cockpit. All right, it still has an animal look to it, right? It's not too crazy. It still has that feel to it. I'm gonna bring. Hey, what happened to? Oh, let me just duplicate this real quick. So that I accidentally deleted. All right, so I'm gonna bring these guys up closer and place it on the cockpit. I'm going to move the landing bay up as well, and then I'm also gonna delete the Docker top, and I'm gonna bring this to the bottom. Alright, so that's the Docker to the Docker, that 110 DP Docker. And It says top over here, but oh, okay, there on the left it says bottom or top. Cool. So we're using the bottom version of this. Lock it in. So interesting thing, if you look at the module on the Frontier, it has a Nova Galactic Frontier. It already has, it says Frontier in it, 2x1. This is essentially the all-in-one, the Nova all-in-one Type A. So it's the same thing as the Type A. All right, but I don't know if that's, I don't know how special this is since it says Frontier on it, but it's like I want to keep it because it says Frontier on it. So we'll leave it as is. We're gonna move this one up. We are going to add another bay right here. So the bay that I'm going to add for, I mean, totally up to you. It's going to be, I mean, I'm going to use the Nova control station. Where is it? Oh, Nova 2x1s. There it is, 2x1. So yeah, 2x1s control station. There it is. Oh, what in the world? Let me just move right here first. I was on the wrong one. Nova Galactic Control Station. There we go. Bring that up, lay it on top. All right. So with this cockpit, it has 4 crew stations already. With a control station, it adds 4, so it gives me a total of 8 crew stations available for me. So yeah, I do have the ability to have 8 crew members. But I mean, you can make this have whatever you want it to be. This one is interesting enough, you can't change it. You can't change it. You have to delete it and then add a different hab if you want to have a different hab here. But all-in-one is really good for Nova Galactic. The Type A, I mean, this one and the Type A already has, what, a research station and a galley. So you can cook on there as well. All right, for this part, we are going to use a grav drive. We are going to use the R4000. And on top, we are going to add in the reactor. This one's going to be the 102 4DS Mag inertial reactor. This is going to be the most demanding piece on the ship. I use this a lot for my type or class B ships. But yeah, if you need to modify it for where you are at in your levels or whatever, then yeah, feel free to do so. But yes, this requires level 60. It requires a 3 in piloting and a 4 in ship design. All right. If you already have all those for this reactor, then you can build the rest of the ship and probably a lot of other ships too. All right. So that's that. Where do we go from here? I don't know. Oh, let's add in the engine. So the first engine I want to add in is going to be the White Dwarf 2030. So keeping with the same look as before with the Frontier, and I'm going to duplicate it, add it to the other side. On top, I'm also going to add the White Dwarf 315. Does it matter? Let me see, 315. I think I needed more. I think I wanted more engine thrust. That's the reason why. So I went 320 instead of using a 3000, or I went with 315 instead of the 310 or 3000. But yeah, I think this is a 24 level. Yeah, this is a 24. Level 24 engine. Okay. Now, next up, let's get into the rest of the look here. We are going to add some. I think the rest of this is pretty much weapon shield. Oh, let's just add the shield since it's right here. We add the shield. This is going to be the Vanguard Bulwark shield generator. Right, and then from here, we're going to add some structures. We're going to add the Nova Bracer. Right there, Nova Bracer on the left, and on the left as well. We're going to add in the Nova Nova weapon mount right there, left, and on the right. Then we are going to add the radiator. Oh, Hope Tech radiator, perfect. It's right there, radiator there. Then the Hope Tech, what is it? Hope Tech pipes with the 4 version of this. Hope Tech pipes one side, Hope Tech pipe on the other side, and then what else do we add here? We're going to add in a Hope Tech thruster in the front. Let's give it that look. There we go. And that's pretty much the general look of it. Let's add our fuel tank, and this is the fuel tank that I like to just glitch in. Fuel tank is going to be the H30, HE3. Yep, that's the one. So I'm glitching this one in. So yeah, make sure you place it in the air first so that it's locked in versus trying to build it off the point. All right, so connect the 2 points together. Flip once, flip twice, escape. And it's in there. There you go. Now, what do we have left? We have our okay, let's add in our cargo. We're going to keep the ballast cargo hold right here. We're going to add in... Which one are we going to add in? The Store Max 30 on each side. Right there, duplicated it. Perfect. Let's add some weapons in. So the first one I like to use in my standard set is going to be the Vanguard Obliterators. So let's go to weapons. It's going to be Vanguard Obliterator Auto Projector. Get 6 of these. So that's 1. I think I put 1 here. 2. 3. 4. And I put 1s on the bottom here. 5. And 6. Then I put in the Hellions. My Hellions. Whoa. That's not blocking a concept. Let's move it aside a second. It's not finding the port. So let me just add in the PBO 175 Auto Hellion meme. Hellion. There we go. Oh, get in my socket. All right, let me pull these off for a little bit. Oh, I wanted to go to the back side. That's the reason why. Okay. And these will be the innies. Those will be the innies. So this goes into the back port. This goes into the back port. Right? Yes. Now I need to put in the suppressors. So what I do for the suppressors, I add in horizontal mounts here on one side and the other. And then for the weapon, I want to use nullifiers. My nullifier 1750 suppressor, best suppressors in the game. Alright, so that, for me, is my standard weapon layout. Of course, you need to do where you're at your your build journey. I like to say finish journey a lot in my other videos, on my finish channel. So I say, on your finish journey, on your build journey, here we go. So there it is. Those are all the weapons. Let's go ahead and put in the correct layout. So there's gonna be one's gonna be that one. Weapon 2 is gonna be the PBO. Weapon 3 I like to set up as my nullifiers. And as you can see, I don't have enough funds for this right now. But anyway, that's what it looks like, everybody. This is what it looks like. We just went through the build. I don't have enough cash to do this, to make it. But yeah, everything. Wait, what? I have an error. What's the error? What is the error? Yeah, that's it. Ship costs too much. But that is the build. That is the build. Everything else is good. So let's talk about coloring. I like to just... So first, I'll just select all of it, and I'm going to make it completely white. Right? I'm going to make it completely white. Same thing with the 2. The 3. Alright? So that is, to me, like the general look of what the animal portion of the ship would look like, right? I mean, I might put a little bit of gray, like on the cockpit, right? All right, maybe just that. No, I want it on 2. So this would be white. 2 would be a little bit light gray. 3 would be light gray. Maybe a little bit wider here. All right, so that's my only special case, maybe the cockpit. But yeah, everything else... Okay, hold on. You know what? I should go the other direction. Hold on. Let me just double-click everything and make it dark first. Is that the dark I want? Yeah, that's the dark I want. Okay, so color 1 will be this. Color 2 will be this. 3 will be a red. All right? So that's what I want to do. That's like everything else. Now for the cockpit, for the legs, and for... Do I need to do anything else to make it this look? I don't think so. I mean, I'll click the other hab underneath too. So I grabbed it. All right. Yeah. So there you go. There you go. So I'm going to make this white. Oh, white. Yeah. Yeah. You get it? All right. There you go. There you go. That's the general look. I'm going to take the cockpit, put a little bit of gray in there. Yeah. Yeah, and there you go, everybody. That is your... That's it. That is your upgraded Frontier. And modificate options. Let's talk about options, all right? I mean, I added the cargo option here, too. Just put it out there. If you don't want the cargo, you could always delete it. But yes, let's talk about other things. This weighs already 776 mass. These landing gear pieces are very weak. They only have a landing thrust of 1. So for every, like, one thrust equals 200 mass. So you can't really add any more to this. Like, you only have 24 mass available for these landing gear pieces. So other options you may consider is like, all right, I need to add more landing gear, but I want to keep the look. What can I do? So another piece that I like to do here is like maybe I remove the docker, right? I remove the docker, and instead I put in a landing gear right in the middle of it. So that is, yeah, that's one thing that I would suggest to do. It's like, all right, I need more landing gear, and you can use on the landing pad the ACU 11 landing gear, and that gives you additional space to put in more. Wait, where did this guy go? It's right here. Yeah, there it is. So yeah. And then what I would do is like, all right, I'll move this up front and put this one on top. I mean, I usually like to have my dockers on the bottom, or just to go directly into the all-in-one hab to go directly into the cockpit. That's what I like to do. But if you need more landing gear, right? Because you want to add more weight, mass to your ship, then you need to move that somewhere else, for sure. So that's the other option I like to do. Just bring that up top and let that be, right? Other options, like other people, hey, you may just want to say, I don't care about these, like the look of it. I want my 3015 so I can get the max speed. Here you go. It's like, just delete that. Delete that, delete that. Move this to the side, put that up, put this down. Like, what is this? Yeah, since these guys don't attach to the sides, like they only attach top and bottom and to the front. Those are where the points are. Then you can just do it here, put that in, flip once, flip twice, add it in, and then maybe on top, I can move that here. Let me see, what was the thing that I added here? I think what I did was like I moved this one up top, and then I added like a hab or something like that. Oh yeah, I think I moved both these up higher, and then I just added a hab, like a all-in-one berth, or like a 1x1. I added a 1x1, a storeroom or companionway. I added a 1x1 right there. You can add it on there, or let's see. Yeah, for those who just absolutely love the 3015s, you can definitely add it to this guy. It's easy. You create what you want to create, but it's easy to do. And yeah, I think for lower levels, I mean, you could stick with the same design and you just change the level at where you, or the item at where you're at. You're probably going to use less, or yeah, lower shields, and like probably not have the full weapon layout that I like to use, my standard weapon layout. But yeah, you just got to do what you got to do. That's it. But yeah, you can take the same design and apply it to the same level at where you're at. You might need to drop the cargo as well. Probably need to drop the cargo. But yeah, options, guys. Tons of options here. Huh? Yeah? Yeah. All right, I'm going to cancel this and go to the other one because I forgot about adding more funds. So let's go to this one. This is the same thing. It's the same thing. I made the build earlier. So let's make this the home ship. And let's check it out. Here it is. The upgraded Frontier modified. Once again, I wanted to keep the look and feel of the original, not go too crazy big. Wanted to maintain about the same size, the same look and feel. And and the reason why I stuck with those engines in the first place is because that was the Frontier is on the freaking cover of everything. It's all in the marketing for Starfield. So, and those engines are a big part of the look. Same thing with the legs, or the thrusters. The landing gear is a big part of the look. So I had to keep those to maintain the look and feel of this. Like the head, the cockpit, I felt like I was able to change it to something else and still maintain that animal look. But yeah, so there you go. Going in, let's board this bad boy. The JR, I call that a JRW, so J Ramos works. So this version that I created of the Frontier Mark II. But yeah, I think I want to do a design at every level. It's like, all right, this is how you progress with the Frontier ship as you level up. So beautiful thing about this Nova Frontier all-in-one hab, and maybe I want to incorporate this hab more in my builds too, because when I looked at it, it's like, oh my goodness, there's a lot to here. You got your research station right here. You have a navigation console. You have your galley. You can cook here, guys. You can cook in this one. So I never paid attention to really what was inside of these habs, because I build everything at my outpost. Like, for the most part, I have everything that I want to do, all the crafting, all the storage, all the cargo storage is at my outpost. So I do everything there. But I need to consider for what people want to do as well. Like, hey, maybe you do want to live on a ship most of the time. Who knows? Maybe you want to have access to all these pieces. I mean, the only thing that I really used through my full gameplay, my full playthrough, was the bed. I was like, this is the only thing I really used on a ship. It's like, all right, I'm in a battle, like I'm struggling. Let me just go on my ship and rest, and like get my energy back, or like go get back full of health. So the only real piece that I felt like was important to me was the all-in-one hab to get access to the bed and sleep in it. That was the only thing that was really important to me in my ship build. But yeah, the workshops, I mean, I understand it too. I mean, here's the thing. And I do want to create a tutorial about this too, like how to integrate a full ecosystem between all your ships, your outposts, and utilize that for your cargo and your crafting and everything. Because yeah, I just do all the crafting at my outpost. Because here's the thing, right? At your I mean, should I talk about this now? It's like, should I use this video to talk about it? Yeah, let me talk about it, guys. And if you like what you're seeing here, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. All right, let's talk about the outposts. Let's talk about the outposts. It creates, like, if you get the full ecosystem between those outposts, your shipbuilding, it makes everything easier. Because guess what? Here's the thing. Here's the thing that I remembered. Like, I had a bunch of items, like all the way, like mining a bunch of resources in my outpost. And it's in the storage at the outpost, like all the storage bits, right? And at the time, I had my workshop, I had my science hab, so I had like all the crafting benches on my ship. When you're on your ship at an outpost, you don't have access to the rest of the cargo and materials and resources at your outpost. You only have access on your ship to the resources already available on your ship. So that's the crazy part about it. So, but here's the other side of it is, right? The other side of it is if you land your ship in an outpost and you have all your crafting benches there, guess what? All the resources on your ship are accessible to the crafting benches in your outpost. So if your ship is landed in your outpost and you have resources on your ship, you can access those resources at your outpost. And that's how you build an outpost in the first place. You access only the resources on you as a player, or you have direct access to the resources on your ship. So that's how you build your outpost, right? But it doesn't work the other way. So if you have resources on your outpost, you can't access the resources if you're building items and crafting items on your ship. Yeah, mods, whatever, like crafting mods, whatever it is. You don't have access to it. So that's why I said, wow, it is much easier just put everything into your outpost versus keeping it on your ship. And that's when I started making smaller ships. It's like, all right, I'm going to have my fighter ship. I'm going to have my general and purpose ship. And then I have my big cargo ship. And then I work all, like, those four things in tandem with my outpost. So that's how I roll. And I wanted to say that because I don't know. I think it's important to realize, and that because like I do know, like I have people like, why don't you add more cargo to the ship? Why don't you? It's like, well, here's the thing, I don't use much cargo on my ship anymore, and there is a specific mechanic to commandeering ships where if you plan it correctly, you don't really need to create that much cargo. And that's it. That's all I gotta say, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. We got more coming at you. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Oh. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Yeah. Wait, hold on. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. The click. All right. Have yourselves an amazing day, guys. More videos coming soon. Hope you enjoyed. And yes, don't forget to look in the description for the part list and all that kind of good stuff. And I think I need to modify that so that it's based on the parts you add on. Yeah, I'll do that too. It's like, how much does it cost to add on all these? Anyway, have a great day. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see y'all real soon. Peace out. And sending on the hearts, y'all. Sending on the hearts. Thank you so much for all love and support. As always, without you, we wouldn't be doing what we're doing. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm just glad. I just want to share. That's it. I just want to share this stuff. I'm having a good time. I'm enjoying it. So let's keep the ball rolling, y'all. See y'all real soon. Peace.